Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Reading from Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta Madhya-līlā, chapter 18, the Lord's visit to Sri Vṛndāvana. Text 132. Since everyone did not get an opportunity to offer invitation to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally, they requested the Sanodiya Brahmana to ask the Lord to accept their invitations. The Brahmanas from different places, such as Kanya-kupya and South India, who were all strict followers of the Vedic religion, offered invitation to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with great humility. In the morning, they would come to Akrura-tirtha and cook food. After offering it to the Shalagram Shila, they offered it to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat at the bathing ghat of Akrura-tirtha and thought the following thoughts. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought, at this bathing ghat, Akrura saw Vaikuntha, the spiritual world, and all the inhabitants of Braja saw Goloka Vṛndāvana. While considering how Akrura remained within the water, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately jumped in and stayed on the water for some time. When Kṛṣṇadāsa saw that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was drowning, he cried and shouted very loudly. Balabhadra Bhattacharya immediately came and pulled the Lord out. After this, Balabhadra Bhattacharya took the Sanodiya Brahmana to a secluded place and consulted with him. Balabhadra Bhattacharya said, "Since I was present today, it was possible for me to pull the Lord up. However, if he starts to drown at Vṛndāvana, who will help him? Now there is a crowd of people here, and these invitations are causing much disturbance. In addition, the Lord is always ecstatic and emotional. I do not find the situation here very good. It would be good if we could get Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu out of Vṛndāvana. That is my final conclusion." The Sanodiya Brahmana said, "Let us take him to Prayag and go along the banks of the Ganges. It will be very pleasurable to go that way." After going to the holy place named Surakshetra and taking bath in the Ganges, let us take Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that way and go. It is now the beginning of the month of Magha. If we go to Prayag at this time, we shall have an opportunity to bathe for a few days during Makara Sankranti. Purport. Bathing during the month of Magha at Magha Mela still takes place. This has been a very old Mela assembly from time immemorial. It is said that the Lord, in the form of Mohini, took a bucket of nectar and kept it at Prayag. Consequently, Magha Mela has been observed, and there is an assembly of holy men there every year. Every 12 years, there is a Kumbha Mela, a great festival, and all the holy men from all over India assemble there. The Brahmana wanted to take advantage of Magha Mela and bathe there. Bathing at the confluence of the Ganges and Jamuna near the fort at Allahabad, Prayag, is mentioned in revealed scriptures. If one goes to Prayag and bathe at the confluence of the Ganges and Jamuna in the month of Magha, he attains the result of giving hundreds and thousands of cows in charity. Simply by bathing for 3 days there, he attains the result of such a pious activity. Because of this, the Sanodiya Brahmana was very eager to go to Prayag and bathe. Generally, karmis take advantage of bathing there during the month of Magha, thinking that they will be rewarded in the future. Those who are situated in devotional service do not very strictly follow the karma-kandya process. The Sanodya Brahmana continued, kindly submit to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu the unhappiness you are feeling within yourself. Then propose that we all go to Prayag on the full moon day of the month of Magha. Tell the Lord of the happiness you will feel in traveling via the banks of the Ganges. Balabhadra Bhattacharya therefore submitted this prayer to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Balabhadra Bhattacharya told the Lord, I can no longer tolerate the disturbance of the crowd. People are coming one after another to offer invitations. Early in the morning, people come here, and not seeing you present, they simply tax my brain. I will be very happy if we all leave and take the path by the banks of the Ganges. Then we can have the opportunity to bathe in the Ganges in Prayag during the Makara Sankranti. My mind has become very agitated, and I cannot bear this anxiety. May everything rest on the permission of your Lordship. I will accept whatever you want to do. Although Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had no desire to leave Vṛndāvana, he began to speak sweet words just to fulfill the desire of his devotee. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you have brought me here to show me Vṛndāvana. I am very much indebted to you, and I shall not be able to repay this debt. Whatever you desire, I must do. Wherever you take me, I shall go. The next morning, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got up early. After taking his bath, he became ecstatic with love, knowing that he now had to leave Vṛndāvana. Although the Lord did not exhibit any external symptoms, his mind was filled with ecstatic love. At that time, Balabhadra Bhattacharya said, let us go to Mahavan Kokula. Saying this, Balabhadra Bhattacharya made Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sit aboard a boat. After they crossed the river, he took the Lord with him. Both Rajaput Kṛṣṇadāsa and the Sanodya Brahmana knew the path along the Ganges bank very well. While walking, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, understanding that the others were fatigued, took them all beneath a tree and sat down. There were many cows grazing near that tree, and the Lord was very pleased to see them. Suddenly, a cowherd boy blew on his flute, and immediately the Lord was struck with ecstatic love. Filled with ecstatic love, the Lord fell unconscious to the ground. He foamed about the mouth, and his breathing stopped. While the Lord was unconscious, 10 cavalry soldiers belonging to the Mohammedan Patana military order rode up and dismounted. Seeing the Lord unconscious, the soldiers thought, these sannyasis must have possessed a large quantity of gold. These 4 rocks here must have taken away that sannyasi's riches after killing him by making him take the poison Dhutura. Thinking this, the Pratana soldiers arrested the 4 persons and decided to kill them. Because of this, the 2 Bengalis began to tremble. The devotee Kṛṣṇadāsa, who belonged to the Rajaput race, was very fearless. The Sanodya Brahmana was also fearless, and he spoke very bravely. The Brahmana said, you Patana soldiers are all under the protection of your king. Let us go to your commander and get his decision. This sannyasi is my spiritual master, and I'm from Mathura. I'm a Brahmana, and I know many people who are in the service of the Mohammedan king. This sannyasi sometimes falls unconscious due to the influence of a disease. Please sit down here, and you will see that he will very soon regain consciousness and his normal condition. Sit down here for a while and keep us all under arrest. When the sannyasi regains his senses, you can question him. Then, if you like, you can kill us all. The Pratana soldier said, "You are all rocks. 2 of you belong to the district of Mathura, and the other 2, who are trembling, belong to Bengal." Rajaput Kṛṣṇadāsa said, "I have my home here, and I also have about 200 Turkish soldiers and about 100 cannons. If I call loudly, they will come immediately to kill you and plunder your horses and saddles." The Bengali pilgrims are not rocks. You are rocks, for you want to kill the pilgrims and plunder them. Upon hearing this challenge, the Patana soldiers became hesitant. Then suddenly Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu regained consciousness. Coming to his senses, the Lord very loudly began chanting the holy name, "Hari, Hari." The Lord raised his arms upward and began to dance in ecstatic love. When the Lord shouted very loudly in ecstatic love, it appeared to the Mohammedan soldiers that their hearts were struck by thunderbolts. Seized by fear, all the Patana soldiers immediately released the 4 persons. Thus Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not see his personal associates arrested. Okay, we stop here for today. We read further on tomorrow morning. Jai Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta Madhya-līlā chapter 18, the Lord's visit to Sri Vṛndāvana ki Jai. Jai Śrīla Kṛṣṇadāsa Kavirāja Gosvāmī Mahārāj ki Jai. And the purports by Om Viṣṇupād Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Śrīla Gurudev. Then we read some verses from Śaraṇāgati, Surrender, by Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura, and Gentle Moonlight Commentary by Śrīla Bhakti Rakṣak Dev-Goswāmī Mahārāj. I know Mahārāj, Śrīla Madhya-līlā Mahārāj read from here, but there is no indication. And yeah, this is an indication from me. No, he read from his iPad, so there is no indication here. Yeah. So I continue then by with Atma-Nivedanatmika. That is page 83. That is self-submission. It's verse 6. O Lord, please listen to my tale of distress. Mistaking it for nectar, I drank the terrible poison of mundanity, and now the sun is setting. My life is coming to an end. I spent my childhood immersed in the pleasures of play, and my adolescence in study. My conscience never developed. Captivated by worldly enjoyment in my youth, I established myself within household life, and my children and friends multiplied. Then old age came, and all happiness fled. Subjugated by disease, I became distressed. All my senses became incapacitated, and my body became emaciated. For want of enjoyment, my heart became sorrowful. Now I am devoid of even a trace of actual knowledge and deprived of the nectar of devotion. What will be my means of deliverance? You are the friend of the fallen, and I am the lowest of the fallen. Please mercifully uplift me to your feet. If you come to judge me, you will not find any good qualities. So mercifully forgo judgment and induce me to drink the nectar of your lotus feet. Deliver this Bhaktivinoda. O Lord, this is my prayer at your feet. Abandoning your tender feet, my desert-like heart has become deeply submerged in the terrors of mundanity. I cannot find the strength to rise again, and thus I constantly lament. You are known as the Lord of the fallen. Your feet are my only hope. Such a fallen soul as I cannot be found anywhere. Please bestow your mercy upon me. Then, in the company of your devotees, in the ecstasy of discussion about you, I will leave behind all illusion. I will spend my days and night in your abode, singing your name. Your servant Bhaktivinoda prays for the supremely cooling shade of your feet. I am the most sinful-hearted person and have fallen into this material world. But you have sent a great soul, your own associate, to rescue me. Seeing my fallen condition and being merciful to me, they came to me and said, O humble soul, please listen to this wonderful message and your heart will rejoice. Sri Krishna Chaitanya has descended in Navadvip to deliver you. He has safely conducted many humble and fallen souls like you across the ocean of material existence. Please listen to this wonderful message. Krishna prefaces his final teachings in Srimad Bhagavad Gita 18:64 similarly. Now again, hear from me my supreme teaching, the most hidden treasure of all. I tell you this for your benefit, as you are most dear to me. Srimad Mahāprabhu also alludes to a wonderful message while narrating a parable to Srila Sanatana Gosvāmī Prabhu in Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta, Madhya-līlā 20:127-8. Coming to the house of a poor man, a fallen soul, and observing his suffering, Sarvatya, the personification of the revealed scriptures, questioned him, Why are you so miserable? You have a great inheritance. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, this name of the Lord is mentioned in the Padma Purana. The name Krishna Chaitanya is a wish-fulfilling jewel and an embodiment of rasa. He is complete, pure, eternally liberated, and non-different from whom he names. Descended in Navadvip, this is described in the Ananta Samhita. In the age of Kali, I will descend in Navadvip with my own internal associates besides the banks of the Ganges, taking birth from the womb of Sachi Devi. The shore of the ocean of material existence in Srimad Bhagavatam 11.534, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is described as the deliverer of the fallen souls from the ocean of material existence. O Mahāprabhu, I offer my obeisance unto your lotus feet, which are the ultimate object of eternal meditation, which destroy illusion and fulfill all desires, which are the supreme place of pilgrimage, which are worshipped by Sadashiva and Brahma, which are the shelter of everything, which dispel the suffering of your servants, which maintain all who surrender unto you, and which are the boat to cross the ocean of material existence. The prophecies of the Vedas, this refers to the promises made in the Vedas that the Supreme Lord would appear as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in a golden complexion, that the Lord would appear with a golden complexion is prophesied in the Sri Mundaka Upanishad. To fulfill the prophecies of the Vedas, he has appeared with a golden complexion as a Brahmana's son, bearing the name Mahaprabhu, and driven all of Nadia mad with prema in the company of his brother Nityananda. Sri Chaitanya Gosai, who is Nanda Sutta himself, has delivered the universe by distributing his own name. You too should go and accept your deliverance. O Lord, hearing this message, I have come before your feet, crying incessantly. Bhaktivinoda tells the story of his life. Okay. Very short, very sweet. Our life in Śaraṇāgati. What means Śaraṇāgati? Sharana means shelter, home, and gati means come. Come to your real home. And for many people, they find it, they say, how is it possible that you can have a relationship with the Lord who is invisible? But we know by service, by giving ourselves in Śaraṇāgati, by service, the Lord will come in our mind, in our heart. So we have that, we continue that way, our life. In Śaraṇāgati, with the chanting, in humility, with tolerance. We always be very careful how our mental position, in which way our mental position is when we are doing service. What is the intention behind it? How can we progress? Because it's not every day doing the same and being on some sort of automatic routine, but seeing where can I grow, where can I give more attention in it, where can I give some more effort? Because in that way we pull the Lord to us in our heart. That is the way that the Lord sees. We really want Him in our life. We really need Him in our life. And we can only show that by our intentional commitment. How we contribute, in which way. And that is an internal feeling. We can feel that. Okay. Jai Śaraṇāgati by Śrīla Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura ki Jai. And commentary by Śrīla Bhakti Rakṣak Śrīla Dev-Goswāmī Mahārāj ki Jai. Jai Śrīla Gurudev. Hare Yadaya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha Gopal Govindaram Sri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinath